My beloved child, hear me now in this sacred moment. The heavens themselves are stirring with an urgency that cannot be ignored. Throughout the celestial realms, divine messengers are gathering, their wings trembling with the weight of what must be revealed to you. This is not coincidence that you are receiving these words at this exact instant. Every second that passes has been orchestrated, every breath you take has been counted, and this very moment has been chosen specifically for you to understand what is unfolding in realms beyond your sight. The mighty warrior of heaven, the one who stands as protector of the faithful, has been dispatched with a message of utmost importance. The celestial beings who watch over you are filled with sorrow, their ethereal tears falling like rain in the spiritual dimension. They have witnessed what is being orchestrated in the shadows. They have observed the plans being laid against you, and they are raising their voices in warning. You must understand that what I am revealing to you now is not meant to frighten you, but to awaken you to the reality of what is transpiring beyond the veil of the physical world. There is a specific date that has been etched into the fabric of time itself. The 12th day of March carries significance that extends far beyond what appears on any earthly calendar. This date has been chosen, marked, and set apart in the unseen realms. Dark forces have been aligning themselves, positioning their pieces on a cosmic chessboard, preparing for a moment they believe will bring about your undoing. The adversary has been relentless in his pursuit, working tirelessly through channels you have not yet recognized, using methods you have not yet perceived, employing agents you have not yet identified. For too long, the enemy has been orchestrating a symphony of destruction aimed directly at your life. He has sought to rob you of everything precious, to strip away your joy like bark from a tree, to drain your peace like water from a well, to slam shut every door of opportunity that heaven itself has opened for you. The schemes have been intricate, the planning meticulous, and now the final preparations are being made for what the enemy believes will be his masterstroke against you. But listen carefully to what I am telling you now. Do not allow fear to take root in your heart. Do not permit terror to cloud your vision. Do not let anxiety steal your breath. For even as the enemy plots, even as darkness gathers its forces, I have already set in motion a divine intervention that will overturn every evil plan. I have commanded my heavenly warriors to take their positions. The greatest among them has unsheathed his sword of light, and the battle for your destiny has already begun in dimensions your eyes cannot see. There is a cosmic conflict unfolding with your name at its very center. This is happening because you carry something within you that terrifies the forces of darkness. You have been marked with a calling, sealed with a purpose, anointed with a destiny that threatens everything the enemy has built. He sees what you are becoming. He recognizes the potential that lies dormant within you. And he knows that once you fully step into your divine purpose, his influence in certain realms will be forever diminished. I must warn you about something that will be difficult to accept. Among those who surround you, there is deception wearing the mask of friendship. There is someone who greets you with warm smiles, who speaks words dripping with honey, who extends hands that appear to offer help. But behind those gestures lies a heart corrupted by jealousy, consumed by envy, and recruited by darkness to work against you. This individual has been operating in shadows, meeting in secret, making plans you know nothing about, preparing something intended to devastate you to your very core. They have chosen the 12th of March as the day to execute their plan. They believe this will be the moment of your greatest vulnerability, the instant when their carefully laid trap will spring shut around you. They have been patient, calculating, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Every conversation with you has been analyzed, every weakness noted, every vulnerability cataloged for this moment. But I want you to understand something fundamental about the nature of divine protection. I see every secret meeting. I hear every whispered plot. I know every hidden intention. Nothing escapes my sight, and no plan formed against my children can prosper when I choose to intervene. And I am choosing to intervene now, At this moment in your life, for your protection, for your deliverance, for your ultimate victory. The signs are already beginning to manifest around you. You will receive communications that seem insignificant at first glance, words spoken in passing that carry deeper meaning than their surface suggests. There will be revelations that come to you in unexpected ways, through unexpected sources, at unexpected times. These are not random occurrences. These are breadcrumbs I am leaving for you to follow, pieces of a puzzle I am helping you assemble, so that you can see the full picture of what has been hidden from you. Your spirit will begin to sense things more acutely. You will feel shifts in the atmosphere when certain people enter your space. You will notice inconsistencies in their words, contradictions in their actions, changes in their behavior that do not align with what they claim to be. Do not dismiss these observations as paranoia. Do not write them off as your imagination running wild. These are divine nudges, heavenly whispers, spiritual confirmations of what I am revealing to you now. The person who has been working against you will begin to make mistakes. Their carefully maintained facade will start to crack. They will speak words they did not intend to say, leave evidence they did not mean to leave, create trails they did not know they were creating. Their own anxiety about their plans will become their undoing. The very darkness they have allied themselves with will turn against them, for evil always eventually consumes those who embrace it. I need you to understand that when the full truth is revealed, it will be painful. Discovering betrayal from someone you trusted will shake you. Learning about deception from someone you cared about will test your faith in humanity. Seeing the extent of what has been planned against, you will challenge everything you thought you knew about the people around you. But you must remember that this exposure, this revelation, this bringing of darkness into light is ultimately for your protection and your growth. There will be a severing that must take place. Relationships that you thought were permanent will end. Connections you believed were strong will be broken. Doors you assumed would always be open will close. This separation might feel like loss at first, might seem like abandonment, might appear to be rejection. But I need you to understand that I never remove anything from your life without planning to replace it with something infinitely better. Every person I separate you from is making room for someone who will truly value you. Every door I close is directing you toward one that leads to your actual destiny. The document exists. There are papers with your name on them, decisions being made about your future without your knowledge, plans being implemented that would alter the trajectory of your life. Someone is attempting to claim what rightfully belongs to you, to rewrite your narrative, to hijack your destiny. But I am intervening in ways you cannot see. I am influencing outcomes you do not know about. I am turning hearts and changing minds in rooms you have never entered. The signature will not be signed as they intend. The decision will not be finalized as they expect. The plan will not unfold as they have orchestrated. For when divine intervention enters the equation, all human calculations become irrelevant. When heavenly authority speaks, earthly schemes crumble. When celestial power moves, terrestrial plans dissolve like mist before the morning sun. In the days ahead, you must maintain heightened awareness. You must be watchful without being fearful, alert without being anxious, prepared without being paranoid. Prayer must become your constant state, not just an occasional activity. You must tune your spiritual ears to hear my voice above the noise of daily life, above the confusion of conflicting information, above the chaos of emotional turmoil. The adversary counts on your distraction. He hopes you will be too busy to notice, too preoccupied to pay attention, too overwhelmed to recognize the signs. He believes that the complexity of modern life will provide sufficient cover for his operations. But I am giving you supernatural discernment, divine insight, heavenly wisdom that transcends natural understanding. You will see what others miss. You will hear what others cannot hear. You will know what others do not know. The angelic hosts have been weeping not because they doubt my power to protect you, but because they see the magnitude of what you are about to become and the ferocity with which the enemy opposes it. They weep for the battles you have already fought without knowing you are fighting them. They weep for the wounds you have sustained without understanding their source. They weep for the struggles you have endured without recognizing their spiritual significance. But they have also seen my plan for your vindication. They have witnessed the glory that awaits you on the other side of this trial. They have observed the blessings I have prepared, the doors I am about to open, the elevation I am about to provide. Their tears are mixed with anticipation, their sorrow tempered with joy, their concern balanced with confidence in my ultimate victory in your life. The 12th of March was intended by the enemy to be remembered as the day of your defeat. It was meant to be marked in history as the moment when darkness prevailed over light in your story. It was designed to be the chapter where the villain wins, where hope dies, where dreams are shattered beyond repair. But I am rewriting that narrative. I am changing that outcome. I am transforming what was meant for evil into something magnificent for your good. What the enemy planned as your day of destruction will become your day of deliverance. What was orchestrated as your moment of defeat will become your moment of breakthrough. What was designed as your point of downfall will become your platform for rising. The very date that was chosen to harm, you will be remembered as the day heaven intervened on your behalf in undeniable ways. You must be prepared to walk away from situations that no longer serve your divine purpose. You must be willing to release relationships that have become toxic to your spiritual growth. You must be ready to close chapters that have run their course, even when your heart wants to keep reading the same pages over and over again. The freedom that awaits you on the other side of obedience is worth more than the false comfort of familiar dysfunction. The chains that have been binding you are about to break. Some of these chains you have been aware of, struggling against them for years. Others have been so subtle, so carefully disguised, that you did not even know you were bound. But liberation is coming. The weight that has been pressing down on your shoulders is about to be lifted. The burden that has been slowing your progress is about to be removed. I am your fortress in times of trouble. I am your shelter in the storm. I am your defender against every accusation. I am your advocate in every trial. No weapon that has been formed against you will succeed in its purpose. No lie that has been spoken about you will stand when truth is revealed. No plan that has been made against you will reach its intended conclusion. This is my promise to you, sealed with divine authority and backed by all the power of heaven. The revelation has already begun. Even as you receive these words, things are shifting in the spiritual realm. Chains are breaking, walls are falling, barriers are being removed. The truth is emerging from its hiding places, creeping out from shadows, refusing to remain concealed any longer. Deception is losing its power to deceive. Lies are losing their ability to convince. Manipulation is losing its capacity to control. The person who has been standing against you while pretending to stand with you is about to be exposed. Their true nature will be revealed not through accusation or confrontation, but through their own actions. They will expose themselves. They will reveal their own intentions. They will unmask their own deception. And when it happens, you will not need anyone to tell you what you are seeing. The truth will be undeniable, unmistakable, undebatable. But remember this as you walk through the valley of revelation. I am with you. My rod and my staff comfort you. I have prepared a table for you in the presence of your enemies. I am anointing your head with oil even now. Your cup is about to overflow with blessings that will make your enemies question why they ever stood against you. The angels continue their vigil over you. They stand guard at every entrance to your life. They patrol the boundaries of your destiny. They wage war against forces you cannot see, fighting battles you do not know about, winning victories that you will only understand in eternity. Their commitment to your protection is unwavering because it comes not from their own will, but from divine command. Rise up now in the strength I am providing. Rise up in the authority I have given you. Rise up in the confidence that comes from knowing who fights for you. Rise up understanding that the battle is already won, the victory already secure, the outcome already determined in your favor. Rise up knowing that March 12th will not be your ending, but your new beginning. Walk forward from this moment with your head held high. Walk forward with your spirit alert and your faith intact. Walk forward knowing that every step is ordered, every path is prepared, every destination is divinely appointed. Walk forward understanding that what is ahead of you is infinitely greater than anything that has been taken from you or anything that has stood against you. The exposure of truth will lead to the explosion of blessing in your life. The revelation of deception will result in the restoration of everything that was stolen. The uncovering of hidden enemies will usher in the discovery of true allies. The end of false relationships will herald the beginning of divine connections. The closing of wrong doors will facilitate the opening of right ones. This is my promise to you, sealed in the heavenlies, witnessed by angels, and guaranteed by my unfailing love for you. March 12th approaches, but it comes not as your enemy, but as your day of freedom. Prepare yourself, for everything is about to change, and nothing will ever be the same again. The revolution in your life has begun, and no force in heaven or earth can stop what I have set in motion for you.